Anyways, I have a lot to get ready for. I have a big day ahead. And don't bother crying over this. It's just gonna make you look that much uglier.
My name is Patricia, and I'm a 28-year-old accountant. I started dating Warren about 3 years ago, and today was supposed to be our wedding date. But then, Warren did something that I would have never expected from him. And in all the years of dating, I never even noticed that he was actually just after my family's money. This is all because I mentioned to him that my dad owned his company when we first started dating. He asked some questions about how big my dad's company was and how much money it made, but I really didn't think much of it at the time. I had no idea that he was hiding his true self so well behind that mask of his. I also had no idea that the man I was supposed to marry was this stupid. I was furious, and the thought of being tricked by a man who I truly believed loved me for who I was?
Hey, Patricia, what the heck is going on over here? Your dad burst into the wedding venue screaming his head off at me. He ruined the whole ceremony.
Oh no, really? I thought that you canceled their phone plans, though. It sure is a good thing that Wi-Fi exists. We all have communication apps. But it really is too bad that he had to ruin your special day.
I can't believe this. My plan was flawless. Well, even if you could get a hold of them, how the heck did they break out of their house? I made sure that they were sealed in. Even the windows were closed off. They shouldn't have been able to escape. How did they break out of my trap so easily?
Did you really think that you'd be able to get away with all of this so easily, Warren?
But I literally put up a physical barrier to stop them from leaving their house. She told me it would work.
Who told you? Your so-called true love? I thought this was all your brilliant plan.
Aw, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't I? I know that this other woman of yours is an heiress to a construction company.
How do you know that about her? Were you stalking us or something? I wouldn't put it past a creep like you, though. Anyway, you have to do something about your dad. He's causing a whole scene over here and ruining my big day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did your cask of Amontillado ass plan not work how you wanted it to?
Maybe he was able to break out because he's such a little shrimp of a man. He is barking everywhere around here like some kind of feral chihuahua.
Are you really sure that you should be talking about my dad like that, Warren?
What do you mean? You already know that I'm about to marry the heiress of a construction company. Why do I have to fear a family of nobodies like yours? Oh yeah, I'm so scared of your tiny dad and his tiny business. President of his own company, my butt. I wouldn't call that little shack your folks run a company, okay? A shady business like that is better off being leveled to the ground. I know. I'll ask my soon-to-be new wife to convince her father to buy up the land your parents' store is on and smash it to smithereens. How does that sound?
Okay then, why don't you try asking your dad right now and see what he says?
You really do not want to test me. He is a really powerful man.
Oh really? Because he actually came all the way to my apartment to help me break out of it. He had to stop by my parents' place to help them first, so it took a while for him to get here.
Oh, please, you can't fool me. You need to stop it with all of these lies. Besides, why would the president of a company be helping you all out anyways?
Maybe because he's undoing the mess that his daughter caused for us? Unlike her, he seems to have a good head on his shoulders.
What are you talking about? What is he doing there?
I think that you guys have gotten a lot of things wrong in this little plan of yours. You see, my dad actually runs one of the largest firms in the country, and the construction owned by your soon-to-be father-in-law is actually a business that my father works with often. So, if you want to know why your father-in-law is here, it's because he came to apologize profusely to all of us.
Oh, please, I didn't buy your lie then, and I'm certainly not going to be buying it now. If that was really true, then why does your family work out of that crappy little hut?
Because that was my dad's office when he started his company so many years ago. He keeps it to remind him of his roots and to keep him humble through all his success. Of course, the real HQ is far from here in the heart of the city.
But why didn't you ever tell me any of this?
It wasn't like I was trying to hide it or anything from you. I mean, the sign for my dad's company was hanging above his office. Didn't you see it?
No, who looks up at signs these days? You should have told me. You not telling me is the same as you hiding it from me.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I literally brought you to the company president's office. But I didn't really think there was any need to highlight that point any further. None of us really like to show off all of the wealth we have. My dad says that it's unbecoming for people to do that.
This is ridiculous. I don't believe this. Well then, okay, let's get married. Get over here right now.
What the heck are you even saying? There's no way that I'm ever gonna marry you now. You're out of your mind if you think that's gonna happen.
But it's like you said, this was supposed to be our wedding day.
And just who do you think is the one responsible for ruining any chance of that wedding ever happening?
But this morning you were so eager and ready to marry me, weren't you? You can still make it to the venue if you hurry.
Oh wow, I guess I really never noticed until now just how much of an idiot you really are. At first I thought it was just an act to seem cute and aloof, but no, you really are just that dumb.
Oh please, as if I'm the only one acting here. You pretended to be much poorer than you really are. If I'd known that, then I would have treated you way, way better.
Well, in that case, I suppose it really is a good thing that you revealed to me your true colors before we ended up actually getting married. Anyways, how are things over there? You managed to get a handle on my dad yet?
That's right. I still have your dad here, and you wouldn't want anything to happen to him, right? Don't forget that I used to get into a lot of fights back in the day.
What even is that? Are you really trying to flex on my dad right now? You can try laying a finger on him and see what happens.
Don't worry, I promise not to move a hair on his tiny little head if you just come here and marry me already.
And instead you just chose to double down on your threats? I really don't think you know what you're asking for.
What do you mean? Do you really think that I won't be able to take on your pipsqueak of a dad? I'll pulverize him. He may be a company president, but those titles mean nothing on the streets. So get over here and marry me. Then I can take over your father's business and have everything I could ever dream of.
Try it then. Go fight my dad. Make sure someone takes a video. But you should know that he has a black belt in Aikido and was the top of his weight class back in his kickboxing days. He even almost made it to the Olympics as well. So if you really think that you can take someone like that on, then please be my guest.
Wait, what? There is no way that a tiny little guy like your dad is that strong.
Yeah, you're right. You should just go and try to knock him out just to prove me wrong. But you might find out that the little chihuahua comes with a strong bite.
Wait, no, screw that. Well, then what should I do?
Beats me. You figure it out. I mean, you got yourself this far with your fiance's master plan, right?
I am not joking around here. You need to help me out.
If you want my advice, I suggest you pay me back for the wedding before I sue you for it. I think you owe me somewhere in the ballpark of $30,000. I'm afraid that your fiancé and her father are also about to come under some legal heat for their company's involvement in cementing up homes.
Wait, come on, you don't have to go this far. It was just a little prank.
I'm not done yet. We're also going to be suing for all of the damage your little stunt caused to my apartment and my parents' house, which will probably be another $30,000 or so.
What are you talking about? You know that I can't pay something like that. Look at me. My whole life plan was to marry rich. I even quit my job already.
Well, I guess you better start looking for another one, huh?
Oh, come on, baby. Don't be like this. Don't you still love me? We can get through this. This is just a little rough patch. Years later, this will all just be a big joke for us. Oh, please. I'm serious. Don't do this to me, Patricia.
The only joke that I see here is you, Warren. You need to take responsibility for what you did here today. I've already contacted the police, so you might want to start looking into some loans to be able to pay us what you owe. Oh, And do try and reflect on your actions a little too, you scumbag.
Oh, baby, please, you can't do this to me. We were supposed to get married today.
And we almost did too, till you ruined everything. Now, goodbye, Warren.
Wait, no, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Please, you can't just leave me like this. Oh, please don't sue me.
After that, the scene at the wedding venue continued to fall apart, and eventually the whole crowd was furious with Warren. Both him and his heiress fiancé were run out of their own wedding by the guests. They were both disinherited by their parents, and his fiancé was fired from her father's company. And that was all before they were forced to pay monetarily for their actions. The fiancé also ended up being arrested as the mastermind behind the cement scheme, and was made to pay for all the damage that she caused to my family's properties. In the end, she had to pay close to $300,000 and ended up with a criminal record. As for me, I learned my lesson, and will make sure I really know how someone is deep down before marrying them. I just hope that after this ordeal, I can learn to trust someone again. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Tom's in trouble. You have to come quick, and bring Hannah with you too.
Oh my god, what's wrong? Did something happen?
They found out there's something wrong with his heart. I can't believe this is happening to my grandson. Oh my god, what am I going to do?
Oh no, that's awful. And Tom is still only 12 years old. I can't believe that something like this could happen to someone so young.
The doctor said he needs a transplant as soon as possible. They said if they can't get the transplant done soon, his life could be in danger. We have to do something.
Just try to stay calm for now. I'm sure we'll figure out something. He'll be all right.
Look, he's already checked into the hospital. I'm here with him right now. I want you to get here as soon as you can and make sure you bring Hannah with you.
Well, Hannah's still at school, but I'll get over there as soon as I can. I'll leave right away.
No, you don't get it. I don't really care whether you come at all. I just want you to bring Hannah. In fact, if you can get her here without you, that will be better.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Tom and Hannah are really close. I'm sure he would be happy to see her. I'll go pick her up and we'll be on our way shortly.
All right. I found the heart that Tom needs. Now the doctors can go ahead and prepare for his heart transplant surgery.
Wait a minute, what did you just say?
He needs your daughter's heart. Now get over here with her as fast as you can.
Have you completely lost your mind? You can't have Hannah's heart.
You're part of the family now. You have to understand that the oldest son's family is the most important. I need you to do what I'm asking you to do right now.
Are you really asking me to sacrifice my own daughter just to save my nephew? I feel terrible for what's happening to Tom, but there's no way I'm giving up my own daughter like that.
Oh, shut your mouth. I don't want to hear it from you. Now go get your daughter and bring her here to me right away. She's a girl anyway. She'll get married off to somebody else when she grows up. We need my Tom to survive so that the family name can live on. Bring her here and give us that heart right away.
I don't think I'll be bringing Hannah to the hospital after all. Why would I ever do that after what you just told me?
How dare you talk back to me? You're married to my second son. No one cares what you think. Now hurry up and do what I say.
As her mother, I have a responsibility to protect Hannah. There's no way I'm gonna let you do something crazy like that to her. Don't you realize how much I love her? Why would I ever let you do this?
I already talked to Rick. He said he's fine with it. So what do you have to say now?
That can't be true. Rick would never agree to something like that.
Rick understands how important this is for our family. He's completely willing to go along with my plan. Now I just don't understand why you won't fall in line.
I've always thought it's weird how much you favor Kirk for being older. Who even does that anymore? It's not like this is medieval times or something, you know?
It was hard on the boys growing up, but they both learned to accept their roles over time. They've grown up exactly the way I wanted them to.
You know, Rick has told me about the way he grew up. He said that if he didn't do what you told him to do, you would not feed him dinner. Sometimes he said you wouldn't even let him in the house. He was just a kid. He thinks that's what tough love is. He just doesn't know any better. I feel sorry for him that he had a mother who raised him like that.
How dare you say something about the way I raised my children? Looks like you're the next one who needs to learn some discipline.
No thanks. I think I'll pass.
If you refuse, I'll make Rick divorce you. I know I can make him do it too. Just as long as you leave Hannah when you get out of our lives, that'll be good enough.
Even if we do get divorced, Hannah's coming with me. She's my daughter and she needs her mother. I would never trust her around you anymore after this.
That girl's life belongs to me. What makes you think you could take her with you?
I need to get in touch with Rick right away. I'm done talking to you.
Don't you dare try to run away from me. I'll never let you get away with it.
My name is Sarah and I'm 42 years old. I have a 10-year-old daughter who's the best thing that ever happened to me. My husband Rick is 2 years younger than me. We've been married for 12 years now. Of course we've had our ups and downs, but overall it's been alright. It's been really nice since our daughter was born. She's my whole reason for living. My mother-in-law, Karen, on the other hand, can be a real pain in the butt. For whatever reason, she's still stuck in the Middle Ages. She's convinced that the well-being of her firstborn son, Kirk, should take precedence over anything else. I don't know how she can still think that way. It's like her entire mindset is stuck in the 1500s. Rick is her second-born son, so he had it pretty hard growing up. Even though he's grown up now, he finds it difficult to ever disagree with anything that his mom says. And now Kirk's son Tom has a heart problem that could prove fatal. Now Karen thinks she can take my daughter's heart. Again, I really think she's stuck in the medieval times. I don't know why she thinks she could get away with that. She keeps calling me, and she keeps showing up at the house unannounced too. I don't know why she thinks I would ever let her take my daughter's heart. Unfortunately, my husband's so brainwashed by her that he's on her side. He's not helping me out at all in this situation. But I have to protect my daughter. Even if I have to fight all on my own, I'll do whatever I can to save her. I already have enough stress in my life between work and taking care of my daughter, but now with this, I feel like I'm in a constant state of panic. And it led to an unfortunate incident that could never be undone.
So, you just up and left without even telling me, huh? Did you really think I wouldn't notice?
I told you she had no sense of family responsibility.
It's because I have a sense of responsibility that I'm leaving. If I stayed in that house, Hannah's life would be in danger. What did you expect me to do?
It's all your fault that Tom is still suffering. You need to come back right away.
Of course I feel terrible for Tom. Why wouldn't I? But does that mean that Hannah's life is completely meaningless?
You know I love her. That's why I always take her camping with me.
I heard all about what your camping trip was like. You shouldn't make a little girl like her go on a death march of a hike the way you did.
Are you still mad about that? It was just a little heat stroke. There was no lasting injury.
You knew exactly what would happen. At least you should have. What kind of a father are you anyway? Do you know how much she cried to me when she came home? She never wanted to go on that stupid camping trip in the first place.
She's been avoiding me and my mom lately. I just wanted her to feel close to me again. I promise, that's all.
I know exactly what you were trying to do. You knew she would collapse and it would give you the opportunity to take her to the hospital.
Tom says he misses Hannah. You know how close they were. It would make him feel a lot better if he could just see her.
I know you say it was just an accident, and I asked Child Protective Services to look into it, but they said there's not enough evidence. I want you to know that I'm always going to think that you did this on purpose.
Well, the paramedics were quite angry too. I know what I did was wrong now. Can you just forgive me already? Listen, I want to make it up to Hannah. Let me and my mom take her out to eat. That wouldn't be too much to ask, would it?
I want to apologize to my granddaughter, too. Please let me see her.
I don't need to hear your hollow apologies. You can go ahead and drop the act.
How rude! I mean that apology from the bottom of my heart.
How dare you talk to my mom like that?
I'm divorcing you. I don't need to hear any apologies from you either. I just want to get away from you and your insane family as soon as possible.
Why would we ever allow such a thing?
I don't need your permission to do this. I already have all the paperwork together to file for divorce.
How could you?
You can't get divorced without Rick's signature on those papers. And he'll never give it to you.
I guess he never told you. Right after we got married, I caught him cheating on me. I made him sign divorce papers at that time. I told him if he ever messed up again, I really would file them.
Oh my God, Rick! Were you really cheating on her?
Mom, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I can't say I blame you. Anyone would cheat on a woman like that.
At the time he cheated on me, I was pregnant with Hannah. Why do men always do that? That's the only reason I didn't divorce him right away. But I was still really angry. I made him sign the divorce papers and told him that he would not get a second chance.
It's been 10 years since that happened. I completely forgotten that you made me do that.
Even if you do file those divorce papers, Hannah still shares the same blood as us. You can't ever change that.
I'm going to file all the paperwork today. It'll all be over soon. I'm blocking all of your numbers shortly after we finish this conversation, and I'll never tell you where we've gone. No matter how much you try to find us, you never will. Don't even try it.
Don't think that you can ever get away from us. My mom and I will never let you get away with this.
Give Hannah back right away! How did you even find us?
Wow, you're so desperate you even unblocked my number, huh? I didn't think that you'd ever talk to me again.
Her school just got in touch with me. They said somebody snatched her up off the playground. I know you're the one behind this.
Of course it was me. You weren't lying. You made it awfully hard to find you.
Of course I did. I moved as far away as we possibly could. I didn't ever want you to find her. How did you ever figure out which school she was at? And why would you do this to your own daughter?
We spent an awful lot of money. We went out and hired the best private investigators that we could find. You did not make this easy on us. We even had to go into debt to get this done. Private investigators are not cheap.
What kind of a private investigator would take a case like this? Where did you ever find someone so underhanded?
Well, I couldn't find anyone who would agree to locate her school for me, but I did find someone who was willing to find out where you lived. That was good enough. Once I knew where you were living, I took matters into my own hands. I followed you myself, and it was easy enough to find out where she was going to school.
But her teachers were on high alert. I hadn't told them everything, but I told them enough. How are you able to get her away from there?
I dressed up like a janitor and snuck into the school. Nobody suspected a thing. Then, when the kids went out for recess, I just went out and grabbed her. It was easy enough. She's just a little girl. My mom drove the getaway car for us. It was really a pretty easy job. Once the kids were out for recess, we were gone in 1 minute.
You've gone way too far this time. You'll never get away with this.
As long as Tom gets that heart transplant, we will have already won.
But she's your own daughter. Don't you feel anything for her? Are you really willing to just give up her life like this?
You need to calm down. Think about this. Once Hannah's heart is inside Tom's chest, she'll live on through him always. She'll always be with us.
You must be completely insane. Give Hannah back to me right away.
Everyone in my family's on the same page about this. Why can't you just get on board? What makes you so special?
There's something wrong with your entire family. I always knew you weren't normal, but I never suspected you'd do anything like this.
Are you sure you want to keep carrying on like that? If you do, you won't even be able to go to your own daughter's funeral. If you give up and get on board with the plan now, maybe I could still forgive you. I know that you won't want to miss Hannah's funeral.
I'll never let you do such a brutal thing to our daughter. Now tell me where you are right this second.
Why would you think I would tell you that? After all the money that we spent and all the trouble we went through, why would I just give up now?
I'm the one who should be asking you. Did you think you could just kidnap my daughter and I wouldn't do anything to stop you?
Are you talking about that tracking app that you had installed on her cell phone? We threw that in the trash at the gas station.
What?
Did you think that I wouldn't notice? Of course I figured that you would try something like that. I checked her phone as soon as we got her in the car.
So the location that I can see on my phone right now?
We left there about 15 minutes ago. You're too late. There's nothing that you can do now. You will never find us.
Can't believe this is happening. This feels like a bad dream.
I'm gonna stop by the beach with Hannah. I want to make one last good memory with her before she's gone. And don't you dare try to come after us.
The moment you snatched up her daughter, you were guilty of kidnapping. You're going to be arrested. Stop trying to run. Turn yourself in now before you do anything worse.
I'll gladly go to jail if it means that I can help my family name live on through Tom. Don't you understand that?
I had no idea you were so committed to this. I guess there's nothing I can say to convince you.
Now you finally understand. I have to let you go now. I'd like to spend some quality time with Hannah. I want one last good memory with her.
Do what you have to do. But I'm about to stop your heart right now.
Aren't you at work right now? How do you think you're gonna find me? And what can you do to stop me anyway?
After I got away from you, you had a regular checkup with your doctor, didn't you? I know you've gotten some results from some tests that they ran on you. Have you looked at them yet?
Where is this coming from all of a sudden? What does this have to do with anything?
Just answer my question.
No, I haven't looked at them. I've been too preoccupied.
The mailbox was completely stuffed full. I could tell you haven't been checking it.
Wait, what? You came back by the house? When did you do that?
I went back just one time. There were some things that we had left behind in our rush to leave. I made sure I went when I knew you would be at the office.
Tell the truth. You just came by to steal some money from me, didn't you?
No, I absolutely did not. Anyway, when I was looking through all the mail to see if there was anything for me, I found the results of your checkup from the doctor.
And you just opened it? You know tampering with mail is a federal offense.
You're one to talk. You're guilty of kidnapping. And you're planning on becoming a murderer, too. Anyway, I wondered what it was, so I opened it.
I can't believe that you would violate my privacy like that.
Even when I still lived there, your diet was terrible. I knew that all you ever ate was canned chili morning, noon, and night. I was a little bit worried about you. I can't imagine why I ever felt that way now.
So, what did you find out? Let's cut the suspense.
The results of all your tests were terrible. You gained 20 pounds. You're borderline diabetic. You're suffering from high blood pressure.
Well, I guess that's why I've been feeling so bad lately.
I'm no doctor, so I can't say for sure, but it sounds like you might not be around for too much longer.
So what if I've got diabetes? Plenty of people live with that, and high blood pressure too.
Sure, just keep telling yourself that. And you've really blown up like a whale in the 2 months since I've been gone. There's definitely something seriously wrong with you. You're not going to live much longer.
It's not like I need to go and check into the hospital right away or anything, though.
Your blood pressure was 190/90. Does that not sound serious to you?
Oh my god. My heart really did feel like it was about to stop for a second there.
It really might just stop at any second now.
Why didn't you just come out and say that sooner? How could you keep this from me?
You don't seem to value our own daughter's life at all. Deep down inside, I don't care if you live or die at all. Why would I?
You used to tell me that you love me. How could you change so much?
I'm a mother. It doesn't matter who it is that's trying to harm my daughter. I'll never let them get away with it.
But you weren't able to protect her at all in the end, were you? Anyway, thanks for letting me know. Once I'm done with all of this unpleasant business with Hannah, I'll make sure to go to the doctor so that I can start treatment for myself.
You'll never have a chance to go to the doctor. You're heading straight to prison.
What are you talking about?
The teachers at Hannah's school have already contacted the police. Did you think they would just let you take her away like that?
She's my daughter too. I'm just taking care of her for the time being. There's no need to involve the police in this.
We're divorced now. I have sole custody of Hannah. You have no right to go pick her up like that. The minute you snuck into her school, you already committed trespassing. And then you only made it worse from there. Don't you know what a serious crime kidnapping is?
Stop wasting everybody's tax dollars calling the police like that. Like I said, there is no reason for them to be involved in this. It's a family matter. Call the police back and tell them that Hannah's with your ex-husband. There is no need to make a big fuss here.
Why in the world would I do that? I did just the opposite. I told the police to hurry because my daughter's life is in danger.
Wait a minute. What is that? Oh, sounds like sirens. Lots of them.
I went and talked to the local police about our situation right when Hannah and I moved here. They're already aware of everything. They've been very helpful. They knew that they needed to be ready to jump into action at any minute.
But you don't even know where we are. If we just keep moving, you will never find us.
You can't get out of this one. There's no escape for you.
But I threw out her cell phone. I thought that's how you were tracking us.
And then you just admitted to me that you were going to the beach, you idiot. So I contacted the police and told them where to find you. There aren't that many beaches around here, so it shouldn't take the police long to search all of them. They're going to find you sooner rather than later.
Thanks for the information. Now I know where they'll be looking for us. We'll still find a way out of this.
The surveillance cameras at the gas station that you stopped at already caught you on camera. They know what kind of car you're driving and your license plate number. There's no way you're getting out of this.
Oh no, we have to ditch this car somewhere.
Do you really want to live out the rest of your life as a fugitive? Just turn yourself in now. Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
But if I go to jail, how will I get treatment for all these conditions I'm suffering from?
They have prison doctors. I don't think it'll be world-class treatment, but at least it's something. Maybe they can keep you alive. Or maybe they can't. What do I care?
I know you still care about me. Please, for my sake, do something about the police.
So you're willing to sacrifice your own daughter's life to save your nephew, but not your own, huh? Wow, what a brave guy you are.
No, it's not like that.
Isn't your mom there with you? Why don't you ask her? You know how she feels about Kirk? Don't you think she would want you to give yourself up if it's for him?
Yes, she would definitely prioritize his life over mine.
See? You know the answer.
But I want to live. You can't do this to me.
Don't you think Hannah wants to live? Haven't you ever thought about how she feels?
Fine, I get it. I'll let her go. But you have to let me go in return.
I don't need to make any deals with you. You'll be in police custody soon enough, and Hannah will be back with me safe and sound.
But how will she feel when her dad's in prison? Do you really want to do this to her?
Hannah won't be bothered by it at all.
Even if she thinks she'll be fine, it's not good for a kid to grow up without a dad.
All you are is some scary guy who came up and snatched her away, and you brought her evil grandmother along with you. You're not a father to her. She's been so relieved to be away from you. I wish we had left sooner.
Look, I'll cut off all contact with Kirk and my mother. Let's you and me and Hannah all live together again. We can start all over.
Go to hell.
How can you say that to me? I thought that you loved me. Oh my god, the sirens are getting closer. How am I gonna get out of this?
Sounds like your time's up.
Please, I'm begging you. You have to tell them that I had nothing to do with this.
There's no point in trying to deny what you've done. The moment you got in that car with your daughter, you were guilty. You're gonna have to pay for this.
Please think about my life too. You have to save my life too.
It wasn't much trouble for the police to find Rick and his mom. They arrested them right away. My daughter was crying her eyes out in the car the whole time. They also found sleeping pills and rope in the car. My ex-husband and his mom were caught red-handed. There was no way they could deny what their intentions were. Both of them are prison-bound now. It should be a long time before they get out, if they ever get out again. Since Rick has been in prison, his health has only gotten worse. He can't get the kind of care that he wants while he's serving his prison term, but he brought this upon himself. Luckily, they found a donor for Tom. He's getting his heart transplant next week and he should be fine. Ever since Tom was sick, his parents have barely slept at all. They were so busy caring for their son, staying in the hospital night and day, they were totally oblivious to their family's plans. They had no idea what they were up to. I had my doubts right from the start. When I saw Rick's brother and his wife and how terrible they looked, I didn't think they could be involved. I'm glad to know not the entire family was completely insane. I'm so relieved that Hannah and I can finally return to our peaceful lives now. My boss was really understanding about everything that happened. I got to take a good amount of time off from work. I'm planning a little vacation for Hannah and I. We deserve it after all that happened. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and let us know what you thought in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this and press the bell for notifications.